Or live. How y'all doing today? Cajun Coin Hunter here, aka Boudreaux. All right, just a little chit chat for today. Gonna get on my YouTube side here. Oh, here we go. Kill that audio. Get my settings right. Hey, Imperial Label, how you doing, bud? Get my quality up. All righty. That's right. Well, we back. We were busy yesterday, had company, went out of town, went to the K-Bone Festival, a local radio station here in town, but the festival was in rain, which is not that far, 30-minute drive, something like that. Uh, at the big pavilion. We don't have a place that big here in Eunice for like 300 camper trailers, all the parking. I mean, there was thousands, over the weekend over there. Oh, man. Hey, David Carlisle, what's up, mon ami? There you go, David. Grab that link, brother. Jump up in here with me. Oh, I can't complain, Imperial. Thank you very much. Oh, you got 1K on the way? That'll work. That'll work. I'm getting up there too a little bit. I was at almost 1,000, then it dropped down to like 920. Then I think I'm back up to like 938. Those subscribers are sticking. YouTube takes multiple accounts away from you. And I think I'll be in here for about an hour, something like that. We got to run to town after a while. I just missed my mailman. Just missed him. I was getting set up, and I heard the mail truck, and I was going to go out there and holler at him uh, for something. I don't know if the mail's coming in to the Eunice post office because of the clean out in there of what's happening, all the work. And then, so I don't know if they're picking up the mail in Lawtell or Basile or Mamu or what. I don't know where the Eunice mail is going. It might be going to the post office here, and I have no idea. But I don't see the trucks in the afternoon. So, hey, Les Wiley, how you doing, bud? AZ Coins, how you doing? I'm fine, thank you. Got a little bit of coffee right here. Got another couple cups left, and I think I'll be coffeeed out. When's the last time I hunted deer? It's been a while. My son bought me that hat. That's a name brand of clothing and hats and whatever. Johnny Ray Highway, what's up? Fred Carson, how you doing? We're just doing a little chit chat today, talking about yesterday. I made a few videos. My wife did a couple. I did a couple. Hope they came out pretty good. It's live music. One band I used to play with, I used to sit in with. Ink Man, what's up? Bradley Height, my brother from another mother. How you doing? King and Queens in the house. And then the mailman forgot to pick up a package. I used to mess around with the Cajun accordion, Imperium, drums, guitar. Mostly the T5. It's a timing instrument, like the drums. We call it T5s. Yeah, mailman forgot to pick up one. They had like 4 in the mailbox, and I guess he thought he grabbed everything. Well, he mixed that up with the ones he was putting in my mailbox, and nothing but junk in there, I think. One of them looks like a check, but I don't think so. Well, it might be from my insurance. I don't know. From my medicine. Andrew, what's up? Let me grab you that link, Andrew. Posted it for David, but I don't know if David wants to jump up in here today. No, Bradley will jump up in here if he's not busy. I know he's not at work. Not after that accident. He was a passenger in a vehicle, got in an accident. Still didn't hear the whole story on that yet. What's up, Andrew?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, good. You sound tired.
Um, it's been a long week, mon ami.
Oh, okay. Bradley working on modes. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then he is at work. You know, his own personal work, though.
Hey, Bradley.
I'll be right back. Hold the fort there, Andrew.
I will attempt to do so. Hey, Les. Hey, Z, how's it going? I don't know, guys. Um, yeah,
Uh, did I hear Mudslot's name? Nope.
yeah. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think Kenny and I might actually be done, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not sure, but it is what it is, I guess.
Well, we can just all hope for the best.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, Bradley. Is that you back there? Looks like Bradley's set up. Type yes in the chat or no, whatever.
It's not me.
No, I know it's not you. I think it's Bradley, though. I think. Kind of recognize that setup.
I think it's Imperium.
Oh, oh, okay. Imperium label. Yeah, okay. It says label, but sorry about that, Imperium.
It's all good. No worries.
Hey, David.
But the way you set up right there, you know, you countertop,
Yeah,
you know, that area, it kind
yeah,
of reminds me of Bradley's setup a little bit.
yeah, man. The old lady works at the bank, so I got lucky with this plastic coin tray, and then I'm not even supposed to have this. This is a metal coin tray from her work. From It's a metal one.
Yeah,
I got
I,
lucky.
I can order those.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, anybody can have them. That other plastic one you had that you
Yeah,
showed,
this one. That's plastic.
the little change thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that kind of zigzags, you know, makes them go left, right, like 25 cents for the nickels, a nickel for the pennies, and such like that.
Yeah,
A dollars, a quarters, you know, they kind of offset a little bit. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
can order those. Those ain't but like $32 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how she took it from her work, but I know she wasn't supposed to take it.
Oh well, yeah. And in that case, yeah. You know, now the
Yeah,
bank gives it to her or something. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Hector, mi mijo, ¿cómo está? Yeah, Bradley, it does resemble your work area a little bit. Well, it was in the background, you know, and when you're on StreamYard, somebody's backstage, it's not showing a very clear picture of that. It's kind of fuzzy and kind of grayish looking. But you know, once I click on there, add them to the stream, then it gets real clear.
Yeah. I'm just new to the Streamlabs and StreamYard.
It's easy to get on as a guest, you know.
Yeah. I think this is my second time on.
Yeah, first time here.
Yeah.
But I just want to let everybody know I'm back from my little hiatus. I didn't stream yesterday. We got back late, and I took a little power nap, a cat nap, which, and I got up at little about 20 after 8, and well, hello. It was just in time for Ken's big show.
Uh-huh.
So I was drinking coffee and all that, watching Ken. Uh, VC, what's going on, my other brother? My North Nevada brother.
ABC.
Cool. So, needless to say, I didn't stream yesterday, which I thought I would. I thought I'd be on about. I told people if I do stream, it would be on about 7 or so. Nah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too hot yesterday. You know, this was an outside event under a big, huge pavilion and they got like 14-foot ceiling fans up in the top, 14-foot wide, you know, 7-foot blades. And it sure moves that air underneath the pavilion. It does. Those are those huge commercial ceiling fans. I couldn't imagine what one of those things cost. Sheldon, what's going on?
What up, Sheldon?
Aloha.
So it wasn't too hot, but you know, it still kind of drained me a little bit. You know, drained us all day over there. You know, 10 o'clock in the morning from till 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and then that ride back on the back roads because the main highway, they're doing some road work, pipeline work going across the highway.
Yeah.
So they closed the highway down, and you know, you have to detour around going, and that took us a couple of miles out the way. Not too bad. We just made a big block and like a big horseshoe. And then, but on the way back, we left out of rain. When we was on 35 when we left the festival grounds. We was on 35, so we just crossed, went under the interstate, and kept on heading toward Church Point. Took a left in Branch,
Aloha, Hector.
and then went down by Higginbottom, took a right, then we straight up into Eunice. Well, right on the outside of it.
We're
Eunice
supposed to have
address, but not city limits.
we're supposed to have a storm tomorrow, but they're saying it's gonna hit you know the Memorial Park quarter. It's supposed to hit Saipan.
Wait, what they gonna have tomorrow?
Well, I'm in Guam, right? So tomorrow there's supposed to be I think we're in condition 3, but there's supposed to be a typhoon tomorrow.
Oh, a
Yeah,
storm.
yeah, storm. But they're saying that it's more likely gonna hit Saipan, which is you know the new quarter, the Memorial Park.
Yeah,
That's
right.
that Memorial Park is in Saipan, so it's supposed to hit that island like maybe about 20 minutes away from Guam.
Yeah. Well, if the eye is gonna hit Saipan,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
the eye,
whole
yeah.
storm's like 200 miles across. You know,
Okay.
so anything in that 200-mile radius
Oh yeah,
gets
it's gonna
affected a
get
little bit. The closer
yeah,
to the center of the storm, the worse it is. 100 miles out, you still got if it's a major hurricane or typhoon, you know, as they call them
Yeah.
down there, uh, a
Yeah.
major typhoon's still going to have hurricane or typhoon force winds
Uh-huh.
80, 70, 80, 90 miles an hour or 100 miles from the eye
Really?
for several hours.
Yeah. And it's always like that?
Yeah, well, it depends on the size of the storm.
Yeah.
You know, I've been through many hurricanes, typhoons here in South Louisiana where I'm at. You know, I'm on
Oh,
the Gulf of Mexico, you know, right on the coast. And
yeah.
me and Raymond Longy have rode out 25 storms in our lifetime, probably.
What's the highest miles per hour that winds get?
Well, okay, Hurricane Gilbert came in the Gulf of Mexico with 230-mile-an-hour winds, gusts up to
Whoa.
250.
Are you serious?
I'm
That's
dead
crazy.
serious. Good thing it hit Mexico. It wasn't that strong. It was down to about 200, and it hit a part of Mexico that was not populated.
Wow.
But Brownsville still got tore up, you know, a little bit. Brownsville, Texas, right on the Mexican border, still got tore up because that was a huge storm. That storm covered the whole Gulf of Mexico with cloud cover.
Yeah. I thought 200 is kind of strong. No, it's not. It's not that strong.
200 is
In
very, very strong. 100 is
Yeah.
very strong. You know, you
Yeah,
get
that's what I'm
100 mile
saying.
an hour winds for 4 hours or 7 hours. Yeah, you got some damage coming.
Yeah.
You never been through a typhoon before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I forgot the strongest. I don't know if it went over 200, but like almost. I can recall like 190, but I
That's
want to
strong.
say over 200 like years ago, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I see. I didn't know you was in Guam.
Yeah, I'm in the island.
Miss Mercer, how you doing? Bit of chat, Mercer. So yeah, typhoons and hurricanes are nothing to sneeze at, especially when it's going to be and you're within the eyes within 100 miles of it, because everybody's heard of that famous, infamous Hurricane Katrina that hit New Orleans.
Oh
Well, guess what?
yeah.
The eye didn't even go in New Orleans. Okay, the eye passed real close, but it passed to the east side of New Orleans. If it had passed to the west side of New Orleans, it'd have been 10 times as worse. It passed to the east side, so they got flooding. The levee broke, flooded the ninth ward, and, seventh ward, eighth ward, all that, flooded
How
all
far are
that.
you? How far are you from the Ninth Ward?
From New Orleans, I'm almost clean across the state.
Okay.
You know, about 150 miles. So where I'm at now, well, I wasn't here when Katrina hit. I was in Mississippi, Alabama, right on the
Okay.
Mississippi Alabama line, 100 miles from the eye, or 80 miles from the eye, 85 miles from the eye, and we got tore up from the floor up.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 10 nuclear bombs hit our town.
A lot of people lost a lot of their homes, man.
Yeah, I mean the whole Gulf, Mississippi, Gulf Coast, Western Alabama, that all was inundated. You know, I mean everything gone, empty slabs. You know, empty
Yeah.
concrete slabs where the houses were. Hey, come on, so I play me D, Jessica. So yeah, it was Katrina was a nightmare. Then Ike hit a month and a half later, something like that. It hit Southwest Louisiana and tore that place up. So yeah, typhoons are bad. I'm gonna have to look up the weather in your area. What's the
Yeah.
name of the typhoon?
Man, I honestly I didn't even catch it yet.
Oh,
I didn't even catch the name. Some while I was at work, someone said it came on the news that typhoon was supposed to come, or
How,
it's already condition 3.
category 3, yeah.
Yeah, category 3.
How far are you from Saipan?
Well, Guam is actually like 20 minutes by plane, maybe about
By
50
plane
minutes. Yeah, by plane maybe 20 minutes away. Yeah, 20 minutes. By boat maybe like 40, 50 minutes.
or a little longer? Yeah. Okay, you're not far. Okay, y'all gonna get some
Not
damage.
yeah.
Yep, Rita after Katrina. That's right. Yep, and they both hit Louisiana. Well, Rita hit
Today's
Louisiana.
high and hot and
Adam
sunny.
Thomas. Adam Thomas. Hey, Tennessee Copperhead, how you doing?
How about I know Holly Grove got messed up, right? Is that in the Ninth Ward?
What is
Holly
it?
Grove? Is it called Holly Grove?
Holly Grove?
Yeah.
Not familiar with that.
Okay.
You got
How
Saint
about a
Bernard, Saint Bernard. You got Orleans Parish, Saint Bernard Parish. You got a lot of town. West Wego.
how
Uh,
about Eagle Street?
what?
Eagle Street.
Eagle Street.
Yeah, I think I'm listening to too much Little Wayne.
Well, if that's a street in New Orleans, then I mean, yeah, they probably got 3 or 4 names like that. But I mean, if you're in the New Orleans area, you probably got flooded.
What the hell kind of name is Hack?
I don't know.
Kind of name is what? Holly Grove or Eagle Street?
I heard of
Hagabis.
Hagibis. Oh, Hagibis. That's one of those names that is very familiar, common over there in that area.
Yeah.
You know, that's a person's name. I've seen that name before.
There's a famous rapper from one of the wards over there. I think I want to say the Ninth Ward, but I'm not sure.
I want to be in
Oh,
the
you're talking about Lil Wayne? Lil Wayne?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with the name because everybody says, "Oh, you know Lil Wayne?" Like, hell, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I listen to Cajun French music, country music, swamp pop music. You know, old classic rock. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not into gangster rap, and
Yeah.
all that. I'm
Yeah.
not into that.
How about some Hall and Oates? Some Hall and Oates?
Oh yeah, Hall and Oates. Yeah.
Yeah. Right
Oh
on.
yeah. Yeah, I like that music. That's from the '80s, right there, early '80s,
Yeah. Or some
late '70s,
Commodores.
early '80s.
I listen to a lot of old music too, or old school music.
Oh yeah.
Some Clapton.
Yeah, Eric Clapton,
Yeah.
Jimmy Page, all them
Yeah.
guys from that era.
Yeah. All of
Okay,
them. Yeah.
Miss Jessica, take it easy. Yeah, he is, Hector. Miss Mercer, that's Lincoln smoking a pipe with the 2 smoke rings coming out of the pipe. That's a counter stamp, Penny. They were sold as a novelty at one time. And then some Kennedy halves had Lincoln facing Kennedy because those 2 presidents had a lot in common.
actually have that one right here somewhere.
And then a Lincoln cent sometimes will have a little picture of Kennedy facing Lincoln, a little small counter stamp.
I actually found that. That's like one of the craziest things I ever found. The small Kennedy facing Lincoln's face on the penny.
That's one of them old English style pipes, David. They're like
Like American.
it curves down, then it comes back up. Those are the old English style. What do you think's in there? Well, pipe tobacco. I hope. Well, there's nothing in there actually, but if it would be real, it would be pipe tobacco. I don't know if Lincoln smoked that wacky weed back then. It was not illegal back then. That's for sure.
That's a reefer madness.
I didn't smoke nothing in '64, David. I was born in '64. What you got? Some American panties right there?
Yeah, this is I got this from the bank.
Oh, okay. So Guam banks have a lot of American coins also.
Uh, yeah. Well, our currency is U.S. because we're a U.S. territory.
Right.
So
Correct. Okay. I
yeah,
didn't know if there was another type of currency since Guam is so far away.
yeah, it is far away.
You
Yeah.
know, like Bermuda. Okay, they have their own coinage. Uh,
Really?
it's made by England. Yeah, they have English coins, but it has Bermuda on it. It's
Okay.
minted by the Royal Canadian Mint, and they have American money because their money is equal dollar for dollar to American money. I learned that from oldies and goodies the other day in this
Oh,
video.
oh, right on.
I seriously can't find my Kennedy counter stamp.
Let me check Tennessee Copperhead, see if I got him added. I think I do. I've seen him in other live streams before. Actually, no, I don't. Oh, he's only got 15. Hey, he's only got 15 subscribers, y'all. Y'all go hit him up, please. Y'all go hit Tennessee up. I mean, he watches Rob Fine's Treasure, Big D Coins. He's got a couple of videos out himself. Cameron's Collectibles. Uh, Coins for Amateurs. Trucking for Silver. Me. So yeah, he's a supporter of my channel. So yeah, I will give him a shout out. Y'all go check him out.
Let's see.
And he's a coin collector. So a fellow coin collector, numismatist.
What time is it over there?
My time is 2:00 p.m.
Monday, right?
Monday. Yeah.
Noon
Are y'all
here.
are y'all Tuesday already? No, huh?
Yeah. We're Tuesday, 5:03 a.m.
Oh, okay. A.m. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's still dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must have just woke up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to work today.
Yeah, Hector
Hopefully I
is
don't.
12 noon because he's 2 hours behind me. He's in California. California.
Right on.
I thought Hector was in. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. Hector's in California. Sheldon's in Hawaii.
Yeah. Sheldon's 5 hours behind me. Sheldon's in Hawaii, so it's going to be 9 o'clock in the morning his time.
What's the last thing you found hunting?
Good evening, complicated. I haven't been roll hunting in a little while.
Yeah.
And winning a few RPMs or whatever in a little, you know, $2, $3 auctions.
Yeah.
Then I won a Morgan. That
Oh,
was
really?
RPM. I didn't even know it was a RPM, a VAM 108. And that
Oh,
one I
wow.
will be sending in to Annex because Super Silverman is going to send in a bunch of coins. And he said, hey, Cajun, uh, you mail me your Morgan, I'll send it in for you, you know? He said they're having a
Yeah.
special right now, $10 per coin. So I'm like, okay, that'll work.
I was hanging out with him last night on who stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just on Ken's and then on Blues for a little while, and I think Blues left, and I went to bed. I was tired. I went to bed. No, not yet, Sheldon. In fact, I just talked to Robert today, and he had told me that he hadn't seen the PayPal yet. So I'm like, wow, okay, maybe I didn't click the enter button or whatever. I don't know, but I know he told me that in an email that he's going to send my package to the address in my PayPal. But I did send out 3 PayPals that day. I think one was a refund or something, and the other one was something else or what have you. I forgot. But anyhow, he said he was going to send it to the address in the PayPal. So I just figured he got the PayPal, you know. And I hadn't seen the coin, so I checked, and I didn't have no history on the payment being sent. So I contacted Robert. He said, "No, I haven't received one." I said, "Well, okay, well, just please send me a total. You know, it's not much. You know, $9, $10, something like that." Then I got to go to the coin store tomorrow. Man, I've been having a quarter and dimes on my silver wheel, and I think I did those for like 5, 6, 7 days in a row or something. Man, that depleted my supply just about.
Man, we don't got a coin store here.
No, a coin store.
Yeah, we don't got one in Guam. There's
Oh,
like one that there's one that has coins, but it's really a pawn shop, you know? That you
oh,
just rip it
yeah,
off.
yeah. Well, if you can get them from the pawn shop at silver melt value, you'll be all right. You know, a lot of them will work with you. You know,
Yeah.
now if you get anything like an error or a low managed coin, you know, a high price coin, then no, you're not going to get that at melt
Yeah.
unless they just don't know about coins. You know,
Yep.
you know that's you get lucky at pawn shops sometimes. There's one pawn shop here in town, and he saves every silver and gold coin he buys. He does.
Really?
He's got 32, I think, 5-gallon water bottles full of silver coin,
Whoa.
except for the dollars because they won't fit into a 5-gallon water bottle. They won't fit down the neck of it. Yeah, with Sheldon, he said he was going to throw it in with my package because I did win a couple of coins that day too in that auction. Because I don't think he charged you for the shipping. He shouldn't have anyway.
Whose stream is this?
Was that?
Which stream you guys talking about?
Coin Op with Robert Lawson.
Oh
He
yeah,
has an
right on.
auction a couple times a week,
Oh yeah.
several times a week.
Yep. He's actually the first auction I ever went to online. His auction.
Actually, Miss Mercer, a lot of those bottles he has are the glass. One's made out of real glass. Oh yeah, I never had a problem with Robert neither. It's just it's a technicality on my part. You know, and he's a busy man, so he's not going to try to hunt me down,
Yeah.
saying yeah for. Oh, wait a minute, I was reading something. Yeah, he's not going to hunt me down. Uh, you know, to send me an email or whatever because he's busy. He's got other stuff on his mind. He done had 2 auctions since then anyway, so that was probably in the back of his mind. SMK, how you doing? Oh no, everything's good, Les. It was just a little technicality on my part because I sent him an email today asking if he got a PayPal, and he said I sure did not. So I said, okay, send me a total. Hey, Penny Queen. Let's see who else I missed here in the chat. Cameron. Hey, okay, I missed Cameron's collectible. How you doing, bud? I hate missing people in chat. Twisted R. What's up, Stacy? How you doing?
Hey, anybody in chat room?
All right, Bradley. Where you at right now, Stacy? In my wallet. We're gonna go to town in a little bit. Okay. Well, uh, look, my wallet's over there, missing. My wallet's over there. They got 2 of them the same color, so let me see. Yeah. Valdosta, Georgia. Okay. No, I'm good, baby. Thank you. Oh, you can drop this at the post office in that big mailbox back there. I sure hope they picking mail up behind the post office out of that big box. Because if not, I got mail in there going out to people. Packages, you know. Wheel winning. So if somebody doesn't get a package from me, that's probably why. I'm pretty sure that contractor truck goes over there and takes the mail bags out of those big boxes back there. That's those ones that are outside next to the road. You just pull up and throw the mail in it.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna
Stacy, Quasi.com won that quarter. He was the first one to jump on the wheel, and he won it.
Next up is the 2002 ASE.
Oh, yeah, I got that right here. Let me present myself. Oh, there's Hector. Man, I was in freaking YouTube.
Hey, you guys.
How you doing, mon ami?
Not too bad.
There's that 2002 Silver Eagle, and it's got some toning going on there around the edges and stuff. But what I'm going to do, whoever wins this, if they want it in this split or if they want it in a flip like this, it's their choice. You know, I can pop it out of that other flip and put it in one like this. W. Oh, that's cool, Cameron. Oh, you're not at work, Hector.
No, man. No, sir. I am. There was no work because the district took the day off for all their employees. So this day off.
Well, how lucky for you.
Not really. No pay. Pay without. It's a day without pay.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I thought y'all got salaries.
I get paid per diem.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I did not know that.
I'm on a different contract.
Oh, okay. See,
Then private. Let's see who that is.
that was label telling me to be right back.
Yeah, what's I don't think I have labels channel name.
Imperium label.
Oh, I think I do.
Yeah, he's over in Guam.
Yeah, I have a.
I didn't know that.
There was
That name is kind of tricky.
You mean the channel name or his real first name?
No, the channel name, Imperium.
Empyrean? Okay. Sounds exotic.
Sounds like what?
Exotic.
Oh yeah, right.
I have one of my channel friends. He just moved to Saudi Arabia. He's in the military, so I can't say where he's gone in Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah, naturally.
So he wants me to talk about things over there because he's on 16 to 20-hour duty days.
Wow. Oh, I think you mentioned that one time. Because I remember them 16-hour, 20-hour days. Something like that.
Do you see my avatar?
Yeah.
That's my dad's patch.
Your dad's patch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's his division.
Yeah, that was a special divisions force, wasn't it?
No, it's General Infantry, 24th Infantry, 21st Division.
Okay. Uh-oh. Tornado. Thunder. That cool front's coming through South Louisiana. So,
wow.
you know, all that moisture off of the Gulf of Mexico, all that warm, moist air, and it's mixing up with that cool air coming from up north. And hey, that's what causes thunderstorms and possible tornadoes.
You know, I'm online right now, Cajun. I want to send a coin that's in a 2x2, and I want to send it in an envelope. And I was wondering, should I put it in a large, long envelope or a medium envelope?
Okay. Here's what I do. I'll be right back. Let me show you something.
Okay.
That's cool, Les. I've only found Lowell's and American Memorial Parks here in Arizona so far, and we've been kind of dry on the circulated rolls for a while.
Well, believe it or not, Andrew, I don't have any W's. All I found so far was World War II, Lowell, and they're both D.
Well, I might have found a couple W's myself.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't actually count all of them, but probably over 100.
You're kidding.
No, that's why I have the 10 slabbed ones that I had that are going out on the wheel. And then, I don't know, if you were to go back and look at my stream, I've given dozens away.
Mm.
Actually,
Okay.
when I was doing my coin roll hunting, there were W marked rolls. So basically, you could win a W, you could win gold. I was getting creative with my bonus rolls.
Well, I haven't been online too much lately because of court and ranch. Today's my day off. I'm supposed to be at the ranch today after 1 o'clock. So
This was a good while back, Hector,
yes, sir.
that he done that. Hey, silly, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, I haven't actually been streaming for probably a couple of months now.
Mm. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks for me. As a matter of fact, I think I was on Rich Kelly's stream about a week and a half ago, and I met a guy by the name of Michael E. Fines.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He sent me one of my favorite all-time cartoons. When I was a kid, I was watching Johnny Quest,
Yeah.
and he sent me the whole series disc on Blu-ray.
Oh wow.
And I don't know. That's another question. Can I shout out that email? I mean, not a shout out, and a shout out video, and show the product. Would that be a strike?
It might.
That's what I thought.
I was gonna say I wouldn't risk it.
Okay, I'll just show the package and I'll say it's a DVD. Then I won't say the name, or I'll just say it's my favorite cartoon.
Right.
You
Now
know?
you can say the name. You know, this is Johnny Quest cartoons in here
Mm-hmm.
on a disc.
And he's got a little card in it. His wife, I guess she's a photographer or some kind of videographer. She did a nice scenery sunset that reminded me of my dad and my father-in-law. They would stand in the back of my backyard. And there's 400 and well, actually, there's 1,000 acres behind my house. My house is right next to the country road, and behind the country road is just acres of pomegranates and almonds and olive trees and vineyards.
Hi.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah,
I have a
so
question. Isn't Michael E. Fines there somebody that was actually they just redid the digitation or redigitized Johnny Quest.
you
Was
were
it Michael?
yeah
Michael-
you were
Michael
with us.
did that.
You were in the stream with us when we were talking about it. It was Rich
Yeah,
Kelly,
I was gonna say
you.
Hey, Greg. I'm pretty sure TX stands for Texas or transmitting. So, hello, Greg, Texas. Welcome. Yes, Coin Talk Hangout at 5 o'clock. I'll be doing a silver wheel, Cajun's Wheel of Silver. We got a American Silver Eagle and a Mercury Dime, all silver up for grabs today on the silver wheel. Oh, okay. Let me present myself.
I didn't think about that. There's actually silver on my wheel too.
And okay, Hector, this is how I do it. I got these already pre-made up, except for the writing and my envelope insert. Okay. And what I do, okay, on this part here, I'll take my coin flip, I'll put it on the second one here, and then I got these little pieces of blue painter's tape or the green painter's tape or masking tape, not shipping tape or Scotch tape. This won't stick or leave a residue to the flips. and I just tape it like that. Tape it like that so it doesn't move. Just two little pieces, all you need. And I fold it like this. Fold it. Boom. I put a little piece of tape here. Put it in the envelope. Then I'll put a little strip of shipping tape here, right here, and then fold it under right here. And on the top, fold it. On the top, fold it piece that long. Well, I'll put my stamps on first. Because I gotta put a forever stamp on it and a 15-cent, 15-cent extra ounce stamp. You don't need two forevers. You need one forever and a 15-cent stamp. And that'll mail out because this weighs over an ounce. And a forever stamp's good for 1 ounce. And then an extra ounce is only 15 cents. Then I'll put my little mailing address label I made up here. I'll print it some. Return mailing. And then I just write their name on here. Shove it in the mailbox and it's good to go. So when I send 1 or 2 coins out, I can do 4 in that. Easy. I just put them in different, on a different fold. But that's how I do it. Hey, Bigfoot, how you doing, bud? Les is heading out. All right, Les, take it easy. Or somebody's heading out. VC or Les, one of the two. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Les is probably working. VC's probably working. But that's how I do mine.
Cool.
With the short envelopes. Now with the long envelopes, that envelope insert, which is construction paper from Walmart, cheap stuff. I can put 4 coins easy wide on that. And that's my limit. It's 4 coins on a large envelope, the long one. I might put 6, but then it gets too heavy. It gets too thick. And then it's considered a package. Anything over a 1/4 inch thick. So what I'll do, I'll just, I mail 2 packages out to Lady B. So, and those were 4 coins a piece. 2 quarters, 2 dimes. So I just put them in separate envelopes. And then 2 days later, she won another wheel. And that's the one that the mailman forgot to pick up today because I had like 4 envelopes in the mailbox to be picked up. He forgot one. So Mitch is going to go throw it in the mailbox here, that big one behind the post office. And like I said, I hope that contractor truck or one of the employees is taking those bags out and putting it in that lock room in the back. If I hear some people get emails from people or people saying in here that they're not getting their package, then I know why. They're still in that mailbox.
Yeah.
Les say, you can't get rid of me just like that. Not that easy, huh, Les? Thank you, sir. Appreciate your loyalty. Les is a sells insurance, car insurance and stuff. Car, house, whatever. Damn, Missy's back already? That was fast.
You're right. It should cover another piece of paper over it so you can't tell the size of it.
What's that?
Well, I got the 2x2 in here, and you can tell it's a 2x2. I'm gonna get another piece of cardboard and glue it.
Yeah. Well, that what I use is construction paper,
Mm-hmm.
and that one I cut down on my paper cutter. I have a paper cutter, and that one I cut down to fit the short envelope. And then the leftover from this, I'll make coin flips. I'll get like 7 coin flips, inserts. Uh, you know, little inserts like this right here.
Yep.
I can get 7 inserts from the leftover plus a coin wrapper.
You know, I got and give me a price on it later. Remember, I was asking for the flips, the plastic flips, the good ones, the Mylar.
Yeah, like mine.
Yeah, that and those 20 pocket sheet of for a 3-ring binder. And there was something else I asked you for. What was it? The flips, the plastic flips. Hey, Irma, how you
Hey,
doing?
Irma. Hey, Irma Clips, how you doing? That's
Irma,
Michael E. Fine's wife.
yes. Tell Michael that I received the surprise package on Saturday, and I opened it up on Sunday because we weren't home on Saturday. And tell him thank you very much. That made my weekend. I'm gonna binge watch it, the whole 26 episodes.
Yeah, Missy just came home with a bacon cheeseburger from Dairy Queen that looks awesome. Homemade, a big hand slice tomato that thick on there, lettuce, onion, bacon, cheese. Go.
You know what?
Hey, Kelly Nell, how you doing?
You know what I can use? I can use an old what do you call it? I'm gonna use an old file. That's what I'm gonna use, vanilla file.
Yeah. You just cut it down about where it fit in the envelope,
Mm-hmm.
and leave it to where it folds, and you can tape the flip to that, and then put that, and that acts just like construction paper, But like I said, I buy a 200 pack of these at Walmart or 300 for just like $3, a penny a piece, 2 pennies a piece, something like that. No, actually, well, I forgot. Anyway, it was like $4 for a whole pack of construction paper from Walmart. Different colors. So if I'm sending it to a mail, I put a blue, a purple, or whatever color, gold. And a lady, I send peach, pink, white, something like that. I try to anyway. Yeah, sometimes Kelly Nell, we do. Yeah, down here in Cajun country, we talk a lot about food. We do. I've had all of my purchase sent to West Texas, so now I have to get it all mailed back to me. No, I'm not showing my cracklings, my gratons today. I tell you what, yesterday they were selling cracklings at the K-Bone Festival. The best stop was over there. $5. $5 for a bag that tall, full. And at their store in Scott, $5 of cracklings would be about that much in the bag. But yesterday, this is all for Down syndrome. It was a big, huge benefit for the Down syndrome of Acadiana, the local Down syndrome charity. Okay, all the proceeds from the gate money, which was $5 to get in, they must have had 5,000 people over there in the 3 days. Over 5,000 people. So, because they had over 1,000 yesterday, and Sundays is kind of the slow one. The slow day. They go Friday, all day Saturday till midnight, 9, 10 in the morning on Saturday till midnight. Friday from 5 in the afternoon till midnight. Sunday, 10 in the morning till 5. So they had well over 5,000. Okay, I'm being very conservative on that number of people. So all that gate money went to Down syndrome. All the profits on the beer went to Down syndrome. And all the nonprofit organizations, they donate a portion of their money because they are nonprofit. They're raising money for them too, like the CFMA, Cajun Food Association. They'll donate a portion, at least 25, 30%. And the best stop, they were donating like 50%. So they were selling them bags of cracklings for $5 and boudin balls for like 2 for $1. And links of boudin. Oh God, it was amazing how much money they raised for Down syndrome of Acadiana.
I just wanted to throw in
What's that?
I like beer.
Oh yeah. Who don't? You just saw my new sticker. Very nice. Oh, you must have watched Oldie's channel. Oldie's videos today. Baron, I thought you seen my sticker in my stream already. I didn't showed it off 100,000 times, I think. Haven't shown it lately, but there it is again.
Hey, Cajun, did you use 2 sides of an envelope so that 2 sides of a vanilla folder?
Okay, let me show you.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out: is it better to add the 2 sides to hide the coin, or would the coin be hidden by the paper, the letter, and 1 sheet of vanilla? You know, so I'm gonna try both.
No, use the whole.
Yeah.
Use the manila envelope, 2 pieces like that. Where the fold is.
Right.
Keep it. All you do, look, the manila envelopes.
I'm making it more complicated than it should be.
8 inches tall. Just cut it down to 3.5 inches.
Yep, that's what I did.
And cut it short so it'll fit in the envelope. But yeah, use both sides like that. Boom. Tape it on the inside of it. But then when you fold it, okay, and you put it in the envelope, it's going to hold that manila envelope closed. When you put it in this envelope.
Right.
Hold it closed just like this. But actually, this is 3.5 folds on this one. So, but the manila envelope is a little thicker than this, naturally. So
Right.
this is equal to a manila envelope almost. Hey, Michael Kittle.
Hey, Mike.
But once you tape that flip on the inside of a manila envelope or this, that flip is not going to move. And if you got 3 coins in there, you don't want those coins stacking on top of each other. That's why I tape them individually. You don't want those coins stacking on top of each other and causing that envelope to get that thick, and then that machine tearing that envelope up. Michael Kittle's in the house. Here you go, Michael Kittle.
Hola, Mr. Kittle.
There you go, Mike. Grab that link and jump up in here, mon ami.
You don't want to have to do that. Make the little link.
Yeah, I got to put that link in there. Where's it at?
It's way up on top.
No, I just put it in.
Oh, you did?
I thought I did. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I was up in chat a little bit.
I saw it show up and then go away all of a sudden.
It went away.
Oh no,
For a little bit.
Yeah.
You see, if you're on StreamYard and you're up in chat a little bit, it won't it doesn't show a little blue circle with a white arrow to show that you are actually up in chat like YouTube side does.
Well, here's the dumb part is I didn't move my scroll bar at all, but when you put the link in, it jumped it.
Right.
I watched it jump itself up, and then all of a sudden I wasn't following chat anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's like Les said, it's open mic day, and Les, hey, you're more than welcome to jump up in here too, bud. You've been in here before in my panels. Les got some awesome coins that he shows off, buddy. I love them Morgans. I love them Morgans that he's got. Man, he's got some slab dimple coins. Man. No, David, I sent that out before I got my webbing. Hey, Bill 457, how you doing? I think I sent that out before I got my webbing. There was a reason I didn't put the webbing in it. Probably.
Webbing. Nice. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Michael, welcome.
How's everybody doing?
Doing good. Hey, Brian.
Saying out my second coin only ever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that?
It was just the Statue of Liberty 1986 S.
Okay.
I just found it in a coin roll hunt, and one of my friends asked for it, and I said, "Sure, I'll send it to you."
You mean one of these?
Here, let me take a look. I don't have my.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one on the right.
The $50? Yeah.
Yeah, I have one too. I bought it in '86 at my grocery store where I was working at. It's approved.
Cool.
It's clad. Yours wouldn't happen to be silver, would it?
The $50 are not silver. The silver dollar is silver, of course.
Yeah, I haven't seen one of those in my hand.
Yeah. Oh, they're pretty cool. I mean, I just had this one laying here because I just bought a few sets of them at the coin show that was this weekend.
Yeah, New Coin was giving away two.
Yeah, that's the Statue of Liberty dollar.
Yeah. He was giving away two sets of a 1970 proof set.
He was giving them away or auctioning them?
Well, he gave away on his channel.
Oh, okay. I missed that, I guess. I think. Oh, I didn't enter.
Oh, you got the double box.
What's that?
You have the double box. I only have a single
Well,
one.
it's triple. There used to be the gold coin in there too, but the guy that bought all these at the show took the gold coins out and he's melting them, and then they sold me the silver and the $50 real cheap. So,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, where's the whole? What's it missing?
I'm sorry, with the gold coin, yeah, it's like a $375, $400 set, but
How many ounces is that? A quarter ounce?
just under a quarter ounce, same as a $5 gold half eagle. It's like 0.24 ounces. Really.
Right. Just under.
Just
You know,
under.
I've been the other reason I've been on this side of the channel has been I've been going to some Spanish speaking channels that only do American currency and coins. One guy's got 39,000 subscribers. Another guy's got 46. Another guy's got almost 50,000.
Wow. They've been
And
on for a while.
And they're only Spanish speaking.
Well, they can watch all my videos where I just show the coin and play music.
Don't forget, I sent your name over there.
Oh, very cool. Appreciate
Hey,
that.
well, I haven't got them to. They're not really keen into going to like live streaming. I've been telling them about StreamYard or even other forms of streaming, and they're not too keen about it. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well,
It's all whatever that's their choice.
Cajun, you were saying you like silver dollar, Morgan dollars. There's one I just got. Got a little bit of toning.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's nice.
A little bit on both sides.
That's nice.
What year is that?
This one is 84.0. Nice color. Rated 63 star. What's up, Mullins?
What's the star mean, sir?
Michael,
Extraordinary eye appeal.
Michael's in school. What's up, Michael? There's my 1878 S Morgan. I won in a CJ's auction,
Oh, cool.
and it's a VAM 108. Repunch mint mark,
Okay.
the S. I'll show it here in a minute. I'll hook my scope up.
Michael Mullins, you're not in school either. Neither am I.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, school's out.
Why no school today?
You know something? It's something to do with their contract with the teachers.
Okay.
They have what they call non-duty day, and
Now, do you get off next week for Columbus Day too?
no.
So you get off for some BS nothing, but you don't get off for the guy who discovered our country?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. California, huh?
No, it's
No,
not.
I know nobody likes Columbus Day anymore, it seems like, unless you're Italian. I know that's not as fancy as it used to be. But.
Well, even some Italians don't even celebrate their
Yeah,
Italian.
I guess not all of them, and I guess he really didn't discover America. It was already here, and
Yeah, can't
the
find.
Vikings were here and all that. I know.
Well, not only that, how about the 10 million people that would live on the East Coast? Or
Well, yeah, that too, of course.
that was
But you know what? Banks and post office will be closed on Columbus Day. I know that.
yeah, well, that's fine. You know, it's a federal holiday.
And it's weird because even in LA, like all the libraries are closed. I know too, but they don't do the schools, huh?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, I was planning to go to the library today. Oh, okay. Well, that's out of the business.
Today it might be open, but I know next Monday for.
Oh, next Monday. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, it'd be advantageous, but you won't see too many kids in the library.
Probably not. I don't know. Not if they are. Well, cool.
Oh, excuse me.
No, I know the libraries are closed because we're supposed to have a coin club meeting next Monday because we do the second Monday of every month for that one club. We meet in the library, and they told us we can't meet because they're closed, so we have to do it the next week.
I thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to some kids at the high school. What was it, last Wednesday? I just happened to take a Sacagawea dollar and some presidential dollars, and some of the kids knew about them.
That's good.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Cajun's coin.
Hey, LA Coins, how you doing?
Anyway, so they were kind of interested in the coins. They said, "Well, you know, I'll be here next week. You know, all week."
Right. Very cool.
She's peachy.
They're more. Oops, sorry. They were more interested in the value rather than the history.
Right.
There you go.
That's a
There
good
you
look
go,
on
Michael. Look at that.
That one looks all right.
Look at that S.
And they say that's repunched mint mark. That's hard to tell. It just looks like a kind of a smashed together S to me from.
Nope, it's a VAM.
Oh, cool. Well, every Morgan dollar is a VAM of some type. It's just
Yeah. Yeah. But this one's
that was one that you were able to look up and figure it out.
Yeah, in fact,
TJ already attribute it for you.
Paula had looked it up, but she said, "Hey, that's a RPM."
Oh, cool.
I showed it, and I didn't. That was the first time I put it under the scope. But yeah, you can definitely see it.
See it. Yeah, when you zoom in like that, yeah. There's something definitely looking doubled.
You know, there's a ding on the D. You know, going straight across almost.
And while you got it zoomed in like that, does everybody know where the designer's initials at on the Morgan dollar? You can show that. It shows that real clear right there. Right above the mint mark.
Yeah, right.
In the ribbon.
Right in the ribbon. Kind of turned sideways.
I don't see the M.
It's the M. Right there.
Yeah, and the V is not on there?
No, it's just M.
Just M?
Yeah, for Morgan.
George Morgan.
They call them Morgan dollars. Right
And
there.
they're on the there's an M on the obverse too.
David, I live in California.
Yeah,
and
because he designed the obverse and the reverse.
Yep. And then a few years later, they freaked out because VDB put his initials on the Lincoln set, but he's got
Yeah.
one here too.
Because of his name.
Yeah, I know.
Verse, where's the M at? I didn't see it.
It's right at the base of the neck.
Base of the neck. Okay.
Right there.
Oh, okay. I see it. I thought it was, for a minute there, I thought it was part of the hair.
It's real close to the hair.
Yeah, it's right there at the end.
Right there.
And just like on all the barber coins, there's a B at the base of the neck, and they've always put initials. Not always, but a lot of them do.
And Michael, I just thought of you when I was on Craigslist. There's a guy who's selling over 400 coins of silver.
Right.
And I can't remember all the specifics of it, but for some reason it just caught my attention. That'd be something you might be looking at. He wants to sell the whole lot, no pieces, but it's over 400 coins of silver.
Yeah, I usually don't buy big groups of like silver like that, especially when they're just like lower grade or just for the silver value, like junk silver coins, just because, I mean, really don't need it and I don't collect it myself. I would just be selling it and trying to make a quick few dollars. And usually, and I just don't deal much in bullion at all like that, just because it takes usually a lot of money and you just don't make much of a percentage. It just ties up a lot of cash. And like if I would, for example, if I met someone like that and did the deal today, went and met them later on this afternoon, by the time I find someone to sell it to tomorrow, if silver goes down 50 cents an ounce, then I might be losing money on the deal.
Right.
You know? So it could go the other way, and I know a lot of dealers that deal in bullion, like before they even do the purchase, they like go right onto their computer, they make a quick text or phone call, and they've already locked in the sale before they even.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I just don't do enough of that. So
there's 1899 PCGS MS62 $20 gold piece.
okay.
One of them. Yeah, another one is a.
Hello, Gary. Hello.
Well, that's cool if there's some gold involved, especially if it's certified, so you know you're not buying fake stuff, because that's what I would always be concerned about through Craigslist or some of those places too.
And then there's also some Carson City ones. PCGS MS64 18. I'm looking at a picture and it's really small. 1883 Carson City. 1884.
The silver dollars or the gold?
Silver dollars.
Okay.
These are uncirculated, but they're MS62s, PCGS.
Yeah, I don't know. I see deals like that every now and then on Craigslist, or people mention them to me, and it's just like, especially when you see some better stuff like that in certified coins, it's just, I mean, I'm sure that's possible, but it just makes me question, why are they selling there instead of, you know.
Well, this says that he's been collecting for a lot of years.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. If someone's collecting a lot of years, they probably know better places to sell their stuff than Craigslist is what I'm trying to get.
Right. Well, I'm trying to prick your brain because this is kind of stuff that I see locally, you know, in my area.
Well, don't get me wrong. I'm sure a lot of good deals, and I've done deals for people through Craigslist before, but it's just, it always makes me question. It makes me a lot more cautious about the deal.
That's what I'm trying to get at is see why you would, you know, what would be the reasons if I've been investigated, you know.
And when I do meet people, I don't like just go to their house or their office either. I'll like have them meet me like at or I'll have say, hey, let's meet at your bank, or let's meet at my bank or something, or, you know, somewhere where it's a little more public and a neutral territory than just showing up at someone's house, because you don't want to get, if they know you're showing up with like 5-10 grand cash, you know, you got to be careful.
Yeah. Well, we have the police department and the 3 cities within my area have a Craigslist, what they call stalls, where you can drive up to the police department and there's cameras there all the time. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so they have that here.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. Yeah, because if anybody questions, hey, I don't really feel like meeting at the police station, then you're like, well, why not? You know, it's like there's no reason not to, and it's set up like that.
Yeah, he's got some
unless they're being shady.
He's got some nice showcases for the coins, wood ones. They're like 6x8 or maybe 9x10s. Anyway, I just thought I'd tell you.
No, that's cool. I appreciate that.
No
Hey,
problem.
Mike,
Yo.
you see that detail in the hair above the ear,
Okay.
below the ear, the cotton bolls,
Mm-hmm.
and then you already saw the detail
Oh yeah, it's all there.
on the wing and the breast. Well, Silver Superman informed me that Annex was having an October sale,
Okay.
$10 per coin, and he's sending in a bunch.
Sure.
And so he said, if you want to mail me that Morgan you have to get graded by Annex, he said just ship it to me.
Okay.
And pay the submission fee of $10. Oh, and they have a deal of free shipping back from Annex. They'll ship back to you for free.
That's kind of handy.
Yeah. So I wasn't gonna have the coin slab because I know it's gonna come in. It's gonna grab AU58, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna grab Mint State.
I mean, do you see anywhere on it? I mean, it's hard to tell because some parts of without seeing it in hand. Do you see any like breaks in the luster or anything that shows wear? Or?
No, oh man, that thing's got awesome cartwheel dust.
Okay, so it's probably mint state then. I mean, it's hard to tell when it's zoomed in like that. But when it was zoomed out further, I don't think it's made a really high mint state grade, but
No.
it'll be mint state, I think.
Expecting 60. Man, if somebody told me that's gonna pull 64, I said no way.
Yeah.
No way it's
Yeah,
gonna
I mean, the reverse is more. You just got to look at the cheek mostly for that.
Yeah, no, the
It
cheeks
feels to a little bit of an extent, but yeah.
the cheeks are beat up.
Yeah, that's going to be a 62-ish.
Or lower. I'm not expecting anything high. But
no, but that's not a 64.
No way. I mean, even some without anything on the cheeks don't even pull 64.
Yeah, sometimes.
Morgans are hard to get that high grade above 64, above 63. You get a lot of grades in 63. This won't even grab a 63. And I'm not even expecting 62. 60, yeah.
Well, it'd just be up to you whether, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they go for. I haven't looked it up, but if you think it's worth spending the $10, plus I guess you'll have to pay postage to him and probably for him to mail it back to you. So
yeah. If it
will add that much extra value to it, it's probably worth it.
If it costs me $20 total,
yeah,
I'm happy with that.
Well, and you know what else they'll probably do, and I don't think they'll charge extra, especially if you ask them to do it. They'll put the VAM number on the label too.
Oh yeah, Annex does recognize all of the VAMs.
Right, and I know sometimes they'll charge extra, but they don't always charge extra, in my experience.
Okay, I got a couple of questions in chat. One's a statement, the other one's a question. Okay, Kellen L. Still no mail from you, Cajun. Okay, Kellen L., yours went out, and it's going to take about 6 days from me to you. And I think yours was mailed out either Wednesday or Thursday, so expect it tomorrow. I was hoping you'd get it today. I was fixing to ask you earlier if you got it today. And David said silver wheel update ? Which one, David? I know you're not talking about Andrew's wheel because you was there when we did that. Quaddy.com won that W quarter from Andrew. But if it doesn't get to you this week at all, Kellen L., I know exactly the reason why. Because my post office is closed and I throw the mail in that mailbox that's behind the post office, that freestanding mailbox. That way you ain't got to go in the post office. You just slide it in there.
All post offices are going to be closed next Monday. So.
Yeah, but that's where I mail mine since the post office is closed. Which, I have I have the proper amount of postage, actually over the proper amount. You know, I have a scale. I'll weigh my envelopes, my packages, so I know exactly how much to put on there. And uh, and the way I ship with the tape on it, the machines are not going to tear it up. So, okay, which one you talking about, David? I'm having one today. I wasn't even in town yesterday, all day, so I didn't have one yesterday. And I did inform people of it on Saturday stream, Friday and Saturday stream. So it just depends on which one. I don't know if I have Silver's email or not. It might be in his about page or in his description box. I need to get with him though so I can mail him that Morgan. You know, I wasn't gonna have it slab, but since that's a good deal, a special price with Annex, yeah, I'm gonna do it. You know, just for shits and giggles. Excuse my French. Yeah. Why not have a VAM label on a NX slab? Please tell us. Please tell us. Okay, the wheel's going to be today at 5 o'clock. And we're going to have American Silver Eagle on the wheel. And we're going to have either a Mercury dime or a silver certificate. The winner's choice of the dime or a silver $1 silver certificate note. There you go, Les Wiley. There's two loops. There's that one there in front of the ear. There's that one there behind the eye at a 45-degree angle. And I don't see any traces of wear. And this is about 300 times magnified. You know, and they don't even go that. They go 10 times, 8 or 10 with a loop. And they don't have cheap loops. They got them Bosch and Loms or the Weiss loops, Weiss. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, most graders when they're grading Morgan dollars don't even use a loop at all unless they see something they need to use a loop for. Most of them will just look at it real quick and put a number down.
Oh, okay.
But if they see something where they need to use a loop, like if they're trying to decide, well, is that a scratch or a die line or something like that, then they'll use a loop. If they see maybe evidence of cleaning. But yeah, most graders, and it's not just Morgan dollars, it's most coins that you don't use a loop at all unless you need to. And then when they do use it, yeah, it's usually like a 10 power max.
Yeah.
The only exception to that is sometimes the guys that do the variety attribution use a little bit higher power if they need to. But
okay.
Yeah.
I know those Weiss loops 10 times.
Yeah.
Those things are not cheap. Those things are like $100 plus.
Yeah, it's not really the brand name that you need to worry about. You just need to have it be a triplet loop. And Bosch and Lohm has them, Weiss, and there's a whole bunch of brands that make them in different qualities. But as long as it's a triplet loop, and what that means is instead of one lens or two, there's 3 lenses in there, and they all work together, and it still gives you 10 times power. But when you look at the 10 times power, everywhere you're looking in that lens is completely in focus because there's the 3 lenses making it all focus. In a cheap 10 times loop, it's the same size, but only the very center of that glass you're looking at will even be in focus. Everything else will be blurry. Yeah. So you want to get a triplet for sure.
Yeah, the triplets, you know, you see the great detail, you know, and they come in a little case and, you know, a protective case and, yeah, I'm not going to say it's not a carry around in your pocket type loop, but I wouldn't want to be carrying it around in my pocket with spare change and all that stuff.
No, and especially if you buy one that's whether it's $30 triplet or $100 or $50, whatever it is, you don't want to lose it. So carrying it around in your pocket, especially given the size, and if you're always reaching in your pocket at a show, you might accidentally drop money pulling it in and out or whatever it is. So what I do is I have like one of these here, just one of these like PCG like lanyards that you can clip it to. So I just clip my loop right to one of these and wear it around my neck the whole time of the show. So I always got my loop ready.
Right, right.
So, because I've, years ago when I first started going to coin shows, I accidentally left my Bosch and Loam triplet loop at someone's table, and it's like cost me about $55, something like that. And I go back within like 10 minutes looking, like retracing my steps, and I'm like, hey, did you guys find anything? And they're like, no. And so I went and mentioned it to the show in case someone turned it in. And I go back around an hour to one of the dealers, and I see my loop in their showcase. And I'm like, did you guys just find that? And they're like, no, we're selling that. I'm like, oh, okay, really? So I and I'm like, well, how much is it? They're like, $10. I'm like, $10 for a Bosch and Loam loop? And it's like, and I knew it was mine, but I couldn't prove it. So I had to pay $10 to get my own loop.
Wow.
And of course, I don't do business with that dealer anymore. And then after that, on the inside of on that plastic around the edge of the loop, I scratched my name on it now. But yeah, I had to buy my own loop from the guys because I accidentally left it at the table.
So you did see your name in that loop?
No, after that situation, I did scratch my name into the plastic. Oh. I mean, I knew come on, it's a coin dealer, and the only loop in their entire case is the exact one I just had, and they're selling it to me for $10 when it's really a $50 loop. So yeah, they didn't know what that was. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Especially if you're spending a few bucks, it's easy to scratch some kind of ID mark or something.
Dishonest to the max.
Oh, I mean, the things some of these dealers at some of these shows will do for an extra $10 in that case, yeah. And you know what? For $10, it wasn't really worth making a big fight over it because I really didn't want to have to spend another $40 or $50 buying a new loop. So I just paid them the $10 and then never done business with them again.
Right.
And of course, if I ever see them at a show, I tell everyone I know at the show exactly what they did. And, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty good how you thought it out, though.
Yeah. But yeah, ever since I have one of these lanyards, and the loops usually have a little place you can clip to them, and just wear it right around my neck, and it's a lot better than having it in my pocket anyway because it's always right there for me. And then even if someone asks to borrow my loop, I have to take the whole lanyard off and hand it to them, so it's a lot less likely that I'm going to forget to get it back. And
right,
yeah.
Les said I've had the same one for 20 years. Yeah.
And I never got a loop.
Yeah, Bill's right. I mean, for most coins, I mean, you don't need a 10 times. I mean, a 5 times is more than enough for looking at most like marks and scratches or whatever you're going to want to look at in a coin. The 10 power ones are a lot more helpful if you're trying to look at repunched mint marks or repunched date, or you're trying to identify VAMs and things like that.
Right.
You really need to look at that. But I mean, I just always use my 10 power because I'm, most of the stuff I need to look for, or if I'm trying to cherry pick something, are those little small things. And I'm just used to using it, and I don't want to have to carry more than one loop. So I just always use the 10 power. But really, you should probably get one of each. Or I know if you want to do it cheap, they got to make the ones where it's like the 2 lenses where you can look at them separate, and then if you put them together, it's another power. But I just don't think those are really high quality. Most of them aren't. But yeah, you should just see what works for you.
Johnny Ray, David will throw my PayPal up real quick. It's the boudreau11@gmail.com. But you'll see how it's spelled when David puts it up.
That code looks familiar.
Then we taking donations for Andrew's wheel too for that 2002 American Silver Eagle. Those are $5 a spot. For David's wheel, his Eagle wheel, and then mine's $5 a spot, but it's a 2011 Silver Eagle with a Mercury dime or a silver certificate. Redneck Stacker, what's that, my brother?
Hey, Andrew, is that 3 points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
San Francisco, 3 pence.
Australia.
We're to pick them up now.
And then I've I've got a 60 for Australia, 3 pence here too.
That S stands for San Francisco. I didn't know that the U.S. government of ours during the war,
Yep.
Yep, they sure did.
United States, that S stands for San Francisco. I found that out.
England,
From Denver too.
Australia, and the United States were all together in the World War II. And San Francisco made their coins, Australia's coins.
There's some Denver ones too. Yep.
Yep, sure enough.
Learn something new every day.
Cool part about that one, actually, I got this one from Richo's hunting treasure in Australia.
Yeah, same here. I got mine from him.
Yeah, all of my 3 pences, 6 pences came from Richo.
You see that patch that's on my avatar?
Yeah.
That's my dad's infantry patch from World War II.
Oh, very cool. And where did he serve at?
Philippines, Leyte with MacArthur.
You got to get yourself one of the MacArthur Philippines coins.
I haven't seen one, but I've heard about it. I haven't got one yet.
1947 S. They made it in San Francisco, and it's a MacArthur peso and a MacArthur 50 centavos. It's a 2-coin set, and you can get them brilliant uncirculated condition for under $50 for sure, but sometimes even around $25 for the pair.
I got one of my dad's 45 Walking Liberties.
Uh-huh.
He carried that from the time he left at the train station to Camp Roberts to San Francisco Transport to the Philippines and back. The same coin.
That's cool.
So I kept that one.
Very cool.
What's up, Moosox? How you doing, bud?
Hey,
Hey,
I think all of us have some coins from Rich shows, it sounds like. They send out a lot of coins.
Yep. He's still got a bank over there for me from probably last month. I wait on him I tell him, look, just hold off on the shipping because it costs them like $3, whether it be 1 coin, 5 coins, or 7 coins.
Right.
So I just tell him to wait. Just hold on to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Saves him money. Because I used to win a lot.
Oh, yeah.
No use him sending me coins.
Yeah, don't do them one at a time, that's for sure.
Yeah. Every week.
Yeah, I think I've told him something similar, like just wait till, I win a few more. And it said, unless you want me to do an extra mail call for you or something. Or
Yeah.
Oh, SMK, you see them?
Cool.
They did a video on using a loop, or a second video on their channel, how to use a loop, and gives information. So if anybody wants more information on that, looks like there's a video right there.
Yeah. There's
My granddaughter won. Richo and his family did a video contest at one point, months and months ago, and my granddaughter actually won.
Very cool. Yeah, they have a fun show for sure.
that's amazing. It's kind of ironic synchronicity that SMK is a graduate gemologist, because down here in Louisiana, we have jewelry stores, diamond gems, called K's Jeweler, and that's one of the top jewelry stores down here that you can go to and buy at. K's Jeweler.
Okay.
And it's kind of synchronicity that SMK is a graduate gemologist. It might be in the same family. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I know Cage Jewelers is pretty much everywhere.
Okay. All right. I thought so. Yeah, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. But I know they in South Louisiana big time in your big cities.
Oh, you remember their main commercial? Every kiss begins with K.
That's right. That's right. And MK said, laughing out loud, I worked that case years ago. Okay, so no family relation then.
I'm looking at the Australian dollar versus American dollar. Their $1 is to our 67 cents US dollar.
Ouch.
Which one was that, Hector? Which one's only 67?
Well, right now I'm looking at the Australian dollar,
Yeah.
and it says the exchange rate comes out to 67 cents US dollar. So
Sounds about right. Yeah.
he's paying a little bit more on postage over here because the last thing he sent me was $3.44.
Okay.
Yeah, I've noticed everything that I've gotten from him, it's like just a few coins. It's about $3 Australian, it seems, the cost for their postage. But whenever I mail him a few coins, it costs me about almost $4 or $5 US. So
yeah,
they've got it figured out. Do the same trip, costs a lot more.
Oh, sending anything to Australia costs a pretty penny.
Hey, Colorado, how you doing, bud?
Is it because our dollar's cheaper than theirs?
No, our dollar's stronger.
Am I reading it wrong?
Well, from what I heard, okay, our dollar's stronger than the Canadian dollar.
And Australian as well. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I got it reversed now.
So, but everything's higher priced in Australia. You know, that they make good money, you know, in their jobs. But a buddy of mine told me I can go eat a steak at a restaurant and it's like $70 for that meal. You know, steak, potato, a couple of beers or what have you. And it's like $70 for that meal. But he makes like $60.
Interesting.
I mean, if you look at the currency exchange and the American dollar is a dollar and the Australian or the Canadian or compared to Canadian dollar, which would be like 70 cents or what have you, and that means the American dollar is stronger than theirs.
Yeah. Well, I just looked at Mexican peso. It's 1 peso equals 5 cents. Ouch.
Yeah, I'd rather have dollars than pesos, I guess.
Well, I know a lot of Americans in some part of Mexico. The Americans retire in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you get more for your money there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They love taking American money.
Well, you know, see, my grandfather, when he was alive, he spent 35 years working in the United States. And when he retired with Social Security, that's all he had to live on. But, geez, he was almost like a king over there.
You can live off of $10,000 a year in Mexico, American money.
You can live off of there $500 a month.
No, 10,000 a year.
Oh, in the big cities, yeah, but in the smaller cities, like my grandpa was living in, I mean, it's only got 2,000 people in the town.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Last time I saw him,
they would treat you like a king.
Before '92, they still had only one telephone in the whole town, and electricity was off by 9 o'clock because the generators would turn off at 9.
Yeah,
I like living in America, though. So yeah.
I used to see these ads in newspapers and magazines. You know, buy land in Mexico. You know, certain. You know, I'm talking about like down in Mexico. I'm not talking about a border town. You know. Talking about down in Mexico, you know, around Mexico City or to the west or east of Mexico City or like Cozumel or whatever, and buy land there, you know, and then you can retire there and stuff like that. But I don't know if all that was legit deals or what, you know.
Well, we had a special celebration over the weekend on Saturday, and I was talking to my wife's next door neighbor, and she was talking about not moving back to California because he couldn't afford to buy a house here because the house that they have in Texas is way cheaper. It's a nice big house, but what they sell their house for over there, they couldn't afford to buy a house in California.
Hey, Steve Kenyon, how you doing?
How you doing, Steven?
Redneck, I wasn't home all day yesterday, so I haven't seen TLT, and I know he's working that late shift. But I haven't seen him. Yesterday I haven't seen him. The last time I seen him, I think it was Saturday or something. Day before yesterday. Steve, we just talking a few coins here and doing a catch up on why I wasn't streaming yesterday. I was out of town in a little Cajun time, Big Road time. I had my cousin's festival. It was a Down syndrome fundraiser for the Down syndromes of Acadiana. And boy, they sure raised a lot of money. They do that every year, though, and it's different charities every year. So they miss out big time. Yeah, we were doing a little bit of food talk, not much. We're just talking about the big bag of cracklings for $5. You probably got like $12 worth of cracklings for $5. Oh man.
Yeah, Bill, this is just some of the stuff I bought at a coin show this weekend. Just kind of sticking it under the camera.
Michael, do you collect mostly for or you buy coins mostly for to resell or to fill your stacking silver, or mainly for selling to other coin dealers?
Mostly just for resales when I buy the coins for nowadays. I mean, I got some stuff I collect on my own, but most of it just ends up being resold. It's hard to if I keep too much of it, then I'm competing with my my customers. So.
Oh, I see.
Which box were you talking about, Les? Here's one. Here's something I just got. I bought actually 10 of these. It's like a plastic case here. It's got an NGC slab in it with a 1500s Hungary dinar, and the coin has Madonna and Child on it. So then they just put like a, photo Madonna and Child, and then they talk about the coin on the other side.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, so they're just kind of like something for collectors, and so I bought 10 of those at the coin show this weekend.
And that's silver?
Yeah, it's a little silver coin.
Awesome. Wow. I didn't know they had
about what you paid for 10 of those, about $200-300 for all of them.
Somewhere around there, yeah, like $300 for the 10, so $30 a piece.
Okay, not too bad. I was kind of in the zone.
Yeah. So I figure I'll be able to use some of these at local coin clubs for prizes and figure out what to do with the rest of them. Some of them have the cases are a little bit cracked or whatever, just because they're real fragile plastic, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just throw the whole case away and just keep the NGC slab, and it's worth just as much. But
well, let's. You want to pick up some of Michael Kittle's coins? Yeah. He does sell a few coins every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excuse me.
All his information is in his description box, in his videos. Actually, I mean, all of his information.
This one here is just a Canadian $20 Olympic set, a couple silver coins, skiing and speed skating.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's kind of fun. I was set up next to a guy that does mostly just dealing in bullion coins, and anytime he got something that he was just buying for just the silver value or was probably just going to end up melting them anyway, then he'd offer them to me if I needed them for whatever, for coin clubs or whatever I want. And like things like this, the Los Angeles Olympic dollars, they just only go for the silver value. He just melts them. So saved a few of those.
Okay, hold on a minute there, Bill.
But yeah, I don't know if I saw this one. This one's in the bigger wooden box. The Los Angeles.
Bill 457. Now you can post a link.
Like said, it's got the 4 silver dollars, and it's supposed to have the 2 $10 gold pieces. The dealer just what do you call it? Took the gold pieces out and kept those, and then didn't want the silver dollars, so I was able to get the silver dollars cheap.
All right, Red. Good luck on your pours, buddy. And I know that's
gold eagle. Yeah, SMK. I just put out 4 videos on some new gold coins I got, and I think all 4 of those coins have already been sold, so they didn't last long. But actually going out in today's mail on approval. So as long as the guy that gets them likes them, then they're sold. But if he doesn't like them for some reason, then I might get a couple back.
I don't know why, Bill, because I just gave you a blue ranch. I just gave you a blue ranch, so you ought to be able to post a link in here.
I guess while he's got me on the screen, I can show a closer view of the silver dollar.
And like I was saying, that 3-day K-Bone Festival, all the proceeds, the gate money, which was $5 a person, and they had well over 5,000 people come through that gate, well over that. All the proceeds from the gate money and the beer profits and the other non-profit organization groups that was food and crafts and arts or what have you, they donated. Down syndrome also. It was a huge benefit. And they do it every year. They've been doing it for 15 years, I think. But, it's not Down syndrome of Acadiana every year. I think it's every 3rd year they do it. They won't let you post that. I don't know why.
Thanks, silly as I want to be. I'll keep doing videos for sure. Appreciate you watching them.
Hey, Michael, I come from business, and we always have a margin on certain things that we sell. It could be, electronics, could be, anything. Sometimes we sell high leaders, what we call loss leaders.
Yeah.
Do you keep a basic margin of profit or your coins, or you just go by coin in the day?
Yeah, it's hard to do that, so I don't. I just try to buy things as cheap as I can and try to sell them for as much as I can. So
Okay.
that's kind of how it goes.
I thought it was like a rule of thumb.
No, this one here is these are 63 stars less. I'm sorry, 63. But no, because especially when you try to buy things at auction. I mean, for example, if there's a coin that I think's worth $1,000, I might be willing to pay maybe up to about $850, and then if I know for sure I'll be able to get 1,000 out of it. But I might get lucky in the auction, only win it for $300 or $400. You never know. But that doesn't mean I'm all of a sudden only going to sell it still for 15% above that. No, it's still $1,000 coin in my opinion. So on those, I might more than double my money every now and then. But on other coins, I'm struggling to break even because if for example, that coin that I think might be worth 1,000, and I pay $850 for it, and then I have it for a while at 1,000 and no one buys it, I might have to lower my price to $800-900 and take a small loss. I don't know.
Okay.
It's just hard. And that's why I don't like to deal with the bullion coins. Cause if you're dealing with junk silver or even common gold, all that's based on, set percentages. Like, you might just figure it out to where you're making 5% on the deal. Or if it's something, you can sell just with one phone call, you might do it for 2.5% or something smaller, so. But a lot of money tied up, and I just don't do it. So.
Do you use sheets to keep prices in mind, or just experience?
What was that?
I said, do you use dealer sheets, or do you just go by your experience?
No, I mean, if it's something like when I just bought these at the show this weekend, so when they were showing to me, I know like an 1884 O is a common date, and I know an MS63 and a common date's maybe a $50 coin, but I had to pay quite a bit more to get these three just because of the toning. So I just kind of figured out, looking at it based on experience, what I think I can sell these for, and then I kind of, figured out what I could sell this one for and what I could sell this one for, and kind of figured it out to where then I figured out, like, well, then I just got to pay a certain amount lower than that to be able to have a good shot at making some money, especially if I'm wrong and end up having to lower my my prices. So
Cool.
but on stuff where it's a lot less, based on the color or toning, like if someone just brings a better date that just looks like an average coin, sure, I'll look up in the gray sheet real quick, and then I'll look on my phone and go on the internet and look up what recent auctions have been. And if they all say it's like a $300 coin, then that means I got to buy it for somewhere between $200 and $250 to even make it worth my time. So unless it's something so common and so in demand that I know I can sell just by walking it to another dealer across the room, then I could be on a little, less of a profit on that, just if it's real easy. But
Sounds interesting and fun.
do what?
It sounds interesting and fun.
Yeah, it can be. And
Hey, Brian.
I mean, if you do that on enough deals where you're, on an average, $500 coin or something, you're trying to make $50 to $100 in that kind of range. As long as you're right on it 70-80% of the time, you'll do okay. And then on those 10-20% where you screw up and you're just fighting to break even, or if you got to take a $50 to $100 loss, oh well, you try to be more right than wrong.
Speaking of loss, one of my friends is into Bitcoins. He says it's the rage. And the other day he calls me up and he says, I just lost $1,200 from last night to today on just one of his coins. I'm going,
Yeah.
I don't know. That kind of scares me, that Bitcoin stuff.
Well, it's gambling is what it is. Same thing with when you see people that deal with trading currencies and they're looking at charts, and there's a whole bunch of channels, and I'm even friends with some of them on here where they're looking at the charts and go, oh, look, based on this chart, it's going to break out here. Oh, here's the top, or it's going to lose. Here's the resistance. All that is completely gambling. None of that has anything to do with the fundamentals of what that stuff is worth. It's all gambling. So, I mean, they might have different words for it, but it's gambling. And to some extent, so is the stock market. But with the regular stock market, you can actually do research on the companies. You can look at the fundamentals. You can do analysis of all their different, reports. You can look at all the different deals and the people to do business with. So, to some extent, it's still a gamble, but you can beat the house if you can do research and oh, this one's undervalued. And that's why you have all these stock analysts saying this one's undervalued, this one's overvalued, because they're doing the research. But stuff like Bitcoin, it's just a made up digital, most people don't even understand what it is, let alone what it could be worth. And I guarantee 90% of the people who are buying Bitcoin have no clue what the hell it is or what it is. They're just gambling to make a few bucks.
And their volatility is unbelievable.
Oh, sure.
Hey, TLT. Hey, TLT. Red was asking about you earlier.
Bill J's in the house. Had a good show.
Hey, Bill J.
Bill J's in the house. Let me see. Hi Ho Silver's in the house. If y'all not familiar with Hi Ho Silver, man, y'all need to go check that man out. That man does some awesome silver pours. Wow. He has what they call the bunker bars and stuff. Man. Hey, look,
Who are you talking about? I don't even see him.
Hi Ho Silver. He's up there a little ways. I didn't have a chance to say hi in person. Hoogie's Hobby Shop is in here. But Hi Ho Silver, do you know him?
I think so. I just wanted to make sure. I mean,
I don't see him either.
He's up in
I'm
Canada.
not seeing it.
Oh, I saw Hoagie last night.
Yeah, Hoogie was in. He's always in Kim Peavy's stream. But hey, Hi Ho Silver, type something in chat, please, where people can go to your channel and check you out.
Make sure I'm subscribed. I don't know if I am.
He does the bunker bars. He does rounds. Oh man, hey, the man does awesome silver pours. I have no idea how long he's been doing it, but it wasn't yesterday he started. Put it that way.
Very cool.
He's been doing it for years.
26 people watching. Cool. Better click that like button because I forgot to. I'm doing it right now. Here we go. There we go. Okay.
You know that the man has, I forget how many subscribers he's got, but he's got a good sized channel.
Did he just say something in chat? Because I'm not seeing it.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. I can see a lot of people saying hi, but
Yeah.
I just want to make sure like they're not blocked for me or something weird like that somehow. Cool.
Yeah, Red left not long after he asked about TLT. He says, "Have you seen Tim lately?" I said, "Well, yesterday I was, I was out of town all day, and I didn't even get on YouTube till like 8:20." I mean, I just said hi to Hi Ho earlier, so he was still in chat. Yeah, he's still in chat. He might be on another stream or somewhere, but he's just not seeing it.
That's really nice.
Yeah, barbers.
Yeah, a bunch of barber halves. I got all these from Junk Silver almost.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, just an album. I mean, I got albums for all the different barbers, and anytime I buy groups of Barber Silver, just at junk prices, or I go through them and try to keep the best ones and update the albums.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the harder dates I don't have. Like I don't have a 1914, but I was able to find a 1915, which is a tougher one, and a 1913 as well. So those are tougher ones, but you got to look through a lot of coins to be able to find them. But it's fun. Yeah, I think on the quarters, I'm down to like maybe only like 7 or 8 quarters I need, and on the halves, maybe like 7 or 8 halves or something like that.
Tim, I sent one for you for candles. And a couple of extra. If you have a giveaway or something, and if you want to give one away, or if you want to make a magnet with one, and then have the original sticker or whatever. I sent Al 3, I think 3 or 4, so he can make a sticker with one, a magnet. I mean, and just have an original, and then a couple to send out to friends or what have you. Now, if I bought those at 70 cents from Sticker Mule, that would be a different story.
Sheldon, I just got a package.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, one's for red. Yeah, I forgot. One's for red. Sure is. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, he did? All right, Bill. Lately the people that have been winning in your giveaways, they already have my sticker. That's why they hadn't picked it yet.
Speaking of winners, I hear this guy just won the big show yesterday.
Young Coin Hunter. Yeah, he sure did. He sure did.
Man, he's lucky I wasn't there and I'm not eligible for a while. No, I'm just kidding. Congratulations, Young Coin Hunter.
He put 4 and 4 together and it made 8. And well, put it this way, it made 2007.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I wasn't able to watch. I was, like I said, at that time, I think I was driving home from the coin show yesterday, so I couldn't really watch it. But
yeah,
that was cool. I asked during Bill's stream earlier who won, and they said Young Coiner. I'm like, oh heck yeah.
It was a series of clues. The whole stream
Uh-huh.
had the Liberty Bell, the Eiffel Tower with Bonjour written on top of the Eiffel Tower. It had you got the Liberty Bell, it had April, the month of April.
Yeah.
It had and a few other things. So you put all them clues together, and he wanted to know the denomination. And then it had a 3-cent nickel, not a 3-cent prime.
Yeah.
Silver. It had a 3-cent nickel with Liberty on the front instead of the star. And a couple of other clues. Oh, a $2 bill
Okay.
and a picture of like the Second Continental Congress. So all that had to do with clues to the coin, the year, and the denomination of the coin.
Yeah.
The coin, the denomination, the year, and for an extra bonus, the mint mark.
Hmm.
So Jefferson was on the $2 bill. Jefferson was one of the founding fathers
Yeah.
of the Continental Congress, and the coin he had was a Philadelphia coin, so that had to do with the Liberty Bell, since it's in Philadelphia. And he was a minister of France, hence the picture of the Eiffel Tower and bonjour spelled out.
What did April have to do with anything?
April had to do with the month that either I think he was born or died or something.
Well, he died on July 4th, 1826.
Oh yeah, then it had July 4th. So anyway, it had something to do that he did in April.
Okay, cool.
And
well,
then,
yeah, Young Coin Hunter is perfect for that one because he'll watch every minute of every stream to find you do something and pay attention to every little thing you say.
And then the year 2007, they showed a picture of the iPhone with
Yeah.
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. It was a picture of Steve Jobs holding up an iPhone. Okay, and the iPhone came out in 2007.
So Young Coin Hunter probably had like 5 different windows open with different Google searches and mapped it all out.
He just actually, he's the younger generation and is more into technology. So he knew that I automatically knew that the iPhone came out in 2007.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So,
it's okay, silly. I can say it now. He's already made his video.
8 and 8 together, and it came out 8 times 8 came out to be 2007.
Well, congratulations, Young Coin Hunter. I guess we'll see a pretty cool mail call in about a week.
Be a little longer. Ken's a little behind on his
okay.
Mailing out packages. He's busy with that database.
Well, as long as he's still going to mail it and it doesn't just leave it on the porch like he does the out of country ones.
Yeah.
I still got a lot of mail calls to do. I probably got about 40 packages piled up here from the last month. I haven't done a mail call in a while. I'm way behind. So
yeah, I do mine when I live stream.
What's that?
I do mine when I live stream right at the beginning.
See, I'm a little afraid to do. I could just do a live stream, like, hey, let's just open up mail for the next hour. But same thing that Rob Finds Treasure said the other day in a stream about why he doesn't do the live stream. It's like when you're opening them up live, then I just know I might accidentally show somebody's address or something. Like if I open up something there's a number in there, maybe it's something personal in there that they don't want me showing on the camera or don't know I'm gonna. And not only that, if I start doing that, same thing what Rob says, then you're gonna have people sending you all kinds of crazy stuff just because they know you're opening it live, and you're not gonna. So I don't want to do that.
Hey, wait a minute, I missed somebody. Oh, John Francis. Hey, how you doing, mon ami? John Francis, a Louisiana boy. He's up by Alexandria.
All right.
Not far from Alec. And thought I missed somebody else. Guess I didn't. Stephen Jones. Hey, Stephen just jumped in here. David said, Young Coin Hunter, did you give Ken my address for that package? He said that last night, too, in the stream. Yeah, I'll do a mail call live one day on a few things. I need to do one for Parker Ebert. I need to do one for him, but I'm careful not to show the address on the envelopes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why when I do a mail call, I cut everybody's address off the envelope before I even start, just so I don't accidentally do it.
Yeah. You know, it's nice to have a little Filodex, you know, with the index cards,
Yeah.
you know, all alphabetical order. You can cut the return out, you know, you cut the address out, you can tape it to index card and then put it in the appropriate slot, you know. Hey, Joe Durbin. Joe's in the house. Him and Hooper, that's the only two guys that I know of, have mints set up in their garages.
Stephen Jones, these ones here are just Franklin $50. I bought a little group of them at the show. Most of them are just brilliant uncirculated, but in the roll there were also a couple proof coins.
Yeah, I thought I saw a proof earlier.
So those are just Franklin halves that I basically got for barely above the silver value, which is kind of cool. But
If
these
that
ones here are more than silver
proof
dollars.
I saw earlier, that was a very nice, brilliant uncirculated coin.
Oh, maybe it was this one here.
Now I'm talking about the Franklin.
Yeah, the Franklin here.
Yeah, I thought I saw a proof Franklin in there.
Oh yeah, there's a couple proofs in the roll. Yeah, this one's got a lot of frost on it too.
That's nice.
Yeah. Too bad it was in a roll.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of impairment, so it would be worth a little bit more if it was perfect, but I don't know. I bought it for I think $7.50. 15 times face value, just because it was a nicer one. Nothing wrong with that.
No, I wouldn't sneeze at it.
No. Looks like someone already might have sneezed on them. A couple of them got And then I got some quarters too. Like these are all proof quarters. Now they got more marks on them. Trying to get them out of that roll. The problem with the proofs is they're got such sharp edges they stick in the rolls sometimes. There we go. Yeah, just a bunch of proof Washington quarters. All silver.
What's the oldest one there?
I think the oldest one's a 58.
Mm.
So just 58 through 64. Yeah, the dealer wanted more money for the earlier ones, of course, but I'm like, well, hey, look, I think I bought those for $3.50 each. So 14 times face. Which I think silver just normal junk silver is around 12 times face right now. So I figured I'd pay a little bit extra for proofs. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brandon. How you doing? B&S Small Engine. That's Brandon, y'all.
Yeah.
He's a small engine repair mechanic. He owns a shop, owns a business, and he's a coin collector.
I saw him today working on blades. He said he wasn't going to use because it was so thrashed he couldn't sharpen it anymore. That's when I saw him today.
Okay. I saw that video.
Was it not today?
I saw the video today, but I wasn't home. I was out of town all day yesterday.
Oh.
So I guess he made it today, and I missed it. But I caught it as it was a video. Yeah, he made it today, and I think I was sleeping when he made it because that was an early stream. Early. He changed that spindle on that. I think it was a Hustler deck, the yellow one. Yeah, it's a Hustler. And he couldn't get the bolt off, the blade bolt off. It was froze, seized. And he used his impact on there, a 1/2 inch impact, 3/8 impact, one of the two. And I tell you what, that thing would not budge.
No. I think Bill J version 2. I think this is the first time he's heard my voice.
I watched the whole live stream, 1 hour and 5 minutes, just to see if that boat would come out. It didn't budge. But he did stream Saturday from the Good of the Land Fest, which that's a big event in Texas. And I was the only one that popped in the stream. He wasn't live long, 15, 20 minutes. But I was the only one that popped in. Oh yeah, he heated it up with a torch and sprayed WD-40 and all that to cool it down, break the rust up. But that boat and that blade was in bad shape. And I'm a small engine repair mechanic and all that. I'm a certified Briggs technician, Briggs and Stratton. I'm a Briggs dealer, and I've been messing around lawnmowers way too long. That blade was in real bad shape. You can tell it hadn't been taken off in at least 2 years, 3 years.
Hey, Michael, on those barbers, are they that worn because the metal was softer, or because it was mostly
Same exact metal. There's the proof Washington quarters I saw, just 90% silver. They get worn like this because they actually used them back then, and they used the hell out of these coins, and that's why you see Standing Liberty quarters. If you ever buy junk Standing Liberty quarters, they're super thin and worn because you think about when these were minted, 1892 to 1916, and then Standing Liberty quarters, 16 through 30. They were all in circulation during the 1930s, the Great Depression, and people used money. Nobody was saving and putting rolls of coins away for, collectors or anything. These just got used and used and used. And
well, and there's another fact about the Barber series and the V nickel. Okay, Barber was the designer on the V nickel. It's called a Liberty Head nickel.
Some people call them Barber nickels.
Or Barber nickels, or Liberty Head nickel. Same with the Barber quarters, Barber dimes. They actually a Liberty Head quarter or whatever, but everybody calls them Barber heads. Barber quarters, Barber dimes, Barber halves. But Barber was a mint director, also a designer, and he was also a mint director. And he knew how to design coins, but he knew how to pump out coins from the mint. So guess what? His designs were not that high of a relief. And they just wore out easy. It didn't take long for them to wear out.
Yeah.
Most
of it's just that they were circular. Because if you look at it, if you get high grade Barber quarters and Barber halves, I mean,
you got a
nice big thick rim on them and to protect the design and everything. It's just, they might wear a little faster than a modern Washington silver quarter, but they just use the hell out of them. So, but it's crazy though, because like if you get Barber dimes, for example, and you put them in a tube that holds maybe 50 normal Roosevelt dimes, you can get about 70 thin Barber dimes in a roll.
Right.
The weight isn't really, I mean, if you have 50 thin dimes, you'd think maybe the weight would be way off. It's really not, because the part that wears off is just the rim and then the very high points of the design. Most of the silver is still there. So it's not like you're losing a quarter of the silver value in the coin. You lose maybe on really worn dimes, it's maybe up to 10% of the silver.
Yeah.
It's not a huge amount.
How you doing, Midnight?
But young coiner, you were liking Barbers. I just showed this right before you got in here. It's album half. See, I'm just like Cation said, they call them Liberty Head. And not everybody calls them Barbers, but Liberty Head $50.
Yeah, Liberty Head half. That's
and
right.
These are just ones I've collected out of groups of young silver.
Just like the Mercury dime.
Yep. Yeah, it's the winged Liberty Head dime is what they call it in the Red Book.
Yeah, right. It's a misnomer. Mercury.
Yeah, it doesn't say Mercury or really. It's just a. Yeah. They could call it the what is it, the Weinman dime if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Who designed it?
Alfred. Oh, Adolf.
Those are
really, I think so. Yeah. Why don't we call it the Weinman dime?
I haven't seen so many like that in one book.
Oh, these here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you see, Bill agreed with me. He said, "Yeah, that they weren't a high relief coin.
Right.
They weren't high relief, You know, and it didn't take long for them to wear down.
Just out of speculation, the ones that you have no coin for the date, are
Yeah.
those the rarer ones, or just
Most of them. Some of them just I haven't been lucky enough to find one of certain dates, but most of the ones that I'm missing are just the really expensive ones that you're not going to find in a group of junk silver. But
nice, very nice.
yeah, it's fun. It just gives me a reason to buy groups of barbers, and then it gives me a reason to look through them all too.
Oh, a Midnight Silver Run is in here in the room. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that?
No, I was talking about Midnight Silver Run. He helped me with Rich Carlisle pick up, not Rich Carlisle, Richard Calley. He got me to pick up some errors on some of my paintings I was going through. And I was going through them, and he caught them, and so did Rich.
Yeah.
And I didn't catch them.
Here's my book of quarters that I've got mostly from junk silver here.
In a nice Dansko album.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't pay full price for it. It's probably a used Dansko album too.
Yeah.
There's the first page. Yeah, I'm missing the big one, like 92S, missing that one. 896S, of course. That's one of the key dates. Of course, I don't have an 01S. Even if you have an 01S that you can hardly even read, it's over $1,000.
Was it what is it? The 19 something S or which one is that big key date?
The 01S.
The 01?
Yeah,
Well,
that's the most expensive part recorder. And then 96S and 13S are the other two.
Which one was it that Dr. Tones found metal detecting that brought him like $7,000?
If it's worth $7,000, he found a metal detecting, probably an 01S if it's a bar recorder.
I forgot.
Yeah, some of them are in pretty horrible shape. Like that one, the 05, it's all beat up and torn to shreds, but I think it's the only 050 I found in a group of junk silver, so I kept it.
I think it was a San Francisco he found.
Yeah, 01S, the young
He
player.
had a slab by PCGS, and Great Collections auctioned it off for him.
Cool. And then I always thought this was fun with the Barber album. You got
It came in as a
that page just got 2 coins.
it came in XF details because when he was trying to find it with his pinpointer, one little grain of sand scratched it.
Well, if it was a regular XF, it'd probably be worth 5 times that.
Yeah, it came in XF details. If it had came in XF 40 or oh man, 45,
Sure.
man.
And then I got another book for the dimes.
Hey, Alexander. Which one is the dime in the 1900 series? That's real rare.
1894S. They didn't even put a spot in the album for it.
No, in the 1900s.
16D.
No, that's a Mercury. I'm talking about the Barber.
There really isn't that I can think of. I mean, the only ones I'm missing are 01S, 03S, and 04S.
Okay, then it's the quarter he found.
Yeah, it's definitely a quarter. The 01S is
A year since I seen the video, so.
Yeah, on this page, I got every one of them just out of junk silver on here, right here.
If anybody wants to look up Dr. Dr. Period, Tones, Tones, y'all search YouTube for him, and that video will probably be the top one you'll see on him. He has several videos. He got one when he found it, then he gave an update on it, then another update, then finally the final sale. And Great Collections had put it on eBay. If he'd have went through Heritage on that, he'd have probably got more.
Hey, Tim.
Moose Sox picked up a Dansko with all the quarters, proof in silver. Just the melt for the silver was pretty high. That's not bad. Yeah, every now and then, Moose Sox, someone in our coin club will bring a Dansko album or a Whitman album with just all the state quarters, not the silver ones, but just the regular ones. And what is it? Just for all the 50 states plus the territories, it's like almost $30 face value. And I mean, I'll bid on them as long as it's not much more than that, just because it's kind of fun to have. But in
Hell,
barely the face
worth
value.
$30.
So yeah, and then you get the album for free out of it, right?
Hey guys, it's a little bit after 4, I think. So I'm gonna run and get ready for my Cajun's Wheel of Silver at 5 o'clock. So everybody, please join me at that time. And we're gonna do American Silver Eagle today, plus a Mercury Dime or a silver certificate. The winner's choice. $5 a spot, 10 spots on the wheel. We already have a couple of spots taken on that. I think 3. So I think we have 7 spots available on that wheel today. So I want to thank everybody for coming in for this little chit chat and explaining why I wasn't on yesterday. But I did have notice, a day or two notice. I gave everybody. So
What time?
5 o'clock, my time.
What time?
5 o'clock Bayou time, Central Standard Time.
So that's an hour from now.
That's 1 hour from now, correct.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'll see everybody there.
Have a good day, everybody.
Thank y'all.
Everybody have a good one.
And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Blue top.